Kajaria Ceramics numbers. The net profit has come in at 45.6 crores, which compares to 29.4 crores. There were some estimates that we were working with, so it's come in higher than what the street was working with. We had an estimate of a profit figure of 41 crores and an estimate of 37.5 crores, so it's come in at 45 crores, which is a thumbs up. The consolidated net sales has come in at 554 crores versus expectations of varied expectations. In fact, it's a bit in the middle of what the street was working with. One estimate was 540 crores and the other one was all the way at 595 crores. So overall, it's a sales figure of 554 and a net profit figure of 45 crores, which they've reported overall. I wouldn't say it's a bad set of numbers on the bottom line, but the top line is also, I would assume, a decent set of numbers. Any more details that we've got?
Well, no, but, on the top line, they've reported a growth of close to about 25.8%, and that is largely in line with what the analysts were estimating, because the sales, estimate ranged anywhere between about, 540 to close to about 600 crore. But on the bottom line, we had two estimates. One was from MK, which had pegged the profit figure at 41 crore, while the Antique estimate was at 37.5 crore. So compared to both those estimates, it's actually beaten what the street was anticipating, which is why perhaps the stock is ticking higher as we speak.
You've got the consolidated EBITDA also, so that's coming at 85 crores versus expectations of 83 to 94 crores. So that was the expectations, and the margins have come in maintained at 15.4% for the quarter. That compares to 15.1% in the same time last year. So overall, you'd have to say that it's a decent set of numbers. The EBITDA has grown to 85 crores versus 66 crores. Margins have been maintained at 15.4 versus 15.1%. Okay, so that's on Kajaria Ceramics. We'll get back to more details with regards to the numbers and possibly get the management in for a comment as well. In fact, we do have the management with us. Mr. Ashok Kajaria, the CMD of Kajaria Ceramics, now joins in. Hi, sir. Thanks very much for joining in. Can you just take us through what the volume and pricing has been this quarter, which resulted in this 25% growth that you saw on the top line?
You see, the volume growth has been 24% for the quarter. And pricing growth has not been much, but the volume growth has been 24% this quarter.
Okay. And what's your estimate of how the Q4 is shaping up for you, Jan to March? Are you likely to maintain this 24% volume growth even in Q4?
See, this quarter has been aberration for two reasons. One, last year at this time, if you recall, the Morbi was a strike for 1 month. So if you actually see the volume, the total sales growth has been 30%. Out of which I will take out 5% and say 25% is the actual sales growth.
Okay.
And if you see the quarter ahead, we have assured you that we will grow at 20% plus for the year. I think we are maintaining that, and in all probability, we should grow at 20% plus for the year.
Okay. Mr. Kajaria, can you just give us how exactly did you maintain your margins this time? For example, were there increased sales and marketing costs at all because of maybe your focus on premium products?
See, the quarter overall, the ground realities are very tough, as we are all aware. But I think we have grown, and sales have grown by almost 30%. Margins have been intact. And the one thing we should look at in the future is the gas prices coming down, because as you are aware, the gas prices, oil has come down. Gas prices have come down internationally, but as an industry, we are still to see the benefit of that. We have met the Secretary Petroleum, we have met other senior officials, and we are looking at a scenario where gas should be cheaper to the industry.
Okay.
Probably at the spot prices for at least 1 year.